Hello, this is Jason from DigiNo.org and DaDaABC, and in today's video I want to tell you 5 reasons why Chiang Mai in Thailand is a popular spot for DaDaABC teachers. Some of you might not know, but in a couple of days I'm moving to Chiang Mai. A lot of people seem to think I'm already there, but I'm not. I don't know where you got that from, but I'm not. I booked my ticket a while ago, and I've just been getting things ready to go. When you can read all about this in the About section on DigiNo.org. But you know, I decided to go because of many reasons. Because I wanted to carry on working for DaDaABC and building this online income, so I could just live anywhere I wanted in the world, live a little bit more freely than what I was doing working in an office. If you want to stay working in an office, don't listen to 4 Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss on audiobook on your walk to work. It's not a good combination if you intend to stay in an office, I can tell you that. But yeah, I should mention that I know I'm not living in Chiang Mai currently, so all of its information has come from interviews with current teachers living in Chiang Mai, and my own loads of research because I'm moving there. So I've done a lot of research and I've interviewed people living there. I actually have a friend who's a DaDaABC teacher living there at the moment, so he's been a big help with this video and article. Okay, so now I'll tell you reason number 1 that teachers are flocking to Chiang Mai. Number 1 is low cost of living. You know, it's much cheaper to rent a place over in Thailand, in Chiang Mai. So say you could rent a place per month for like $250 a month, where over here in the UK or in the USA that would probably cost you, for the same place, probably cost you 3 times as much, if that, maybe more. So you can see why that's quite a popular destination, you know, to live somewhere really nice and to pay quite cheap rent, and that allows you more money to, you know, more expendable income, which is great for us DaDaABC teachers, because when I've always been renting and trying my hardest to make the rent each month over here in the UK. And when I was living in one place, I was working every hour under the sun teaching, and I was absolutely exhausted. And I thought there has to be another way, because I still want to do this job. I love this job, but it's really tiring me out, like working all these hours. So that's a good reason that teachers flock there. So you can work not crazy amount of hours and still afford to pay your rent over in Chiang Mai. You know, and you can afford to do other things as well, because I tell you, the rice and bean diet long term is not great. I was living off the stuff. Yeah, we want a bit of flavour in our life. Speaking of rice and beans, the food, a lot of people living in Chiang Mai, they eat out for every meal because it's cheaper than actually buying your food from the supermarket and cooking it up. Because I think things like fruit and veg is expensive over there. So yeah, the food over there, I think if you eat just exclusively like the street food, this would cost you maybe like $1 to $2 for a meal. You know, you go to like, where would you go over, I don't know, you go to like Pizza Hut or something over in England, and yeah, you'd be very lucky if you're paying like $1 for a meal over here. It's basically my point. So yeah, that low cost of living is a really big appeal for teachers, because we like to live in shelter and we like to eat food. And also for low cost living, another good point is receiving your DaDaABC pay. I think the best way to receive your pay over in Thailand is to set up a Thai bank account, which is what I plan to do. But for now, I've talked before about the TransferWise account. That's still a really good option for going to Chiang Mai. So to get your fees down, that combined with low cost of living, yeah, you'll have much more cash to spend on what you want to do. I'll leave a link to all that information, TransferWise and all that, down below. So when I'm going, I'll be taking my TransferWise card, my Revolut card, my Monzo card, and I'll be putting all the money on that, and because I don't want to be lining up to transfer my currencies, I can just do that on my apps for the cards. So I'll be changing my Great British Pounds into Thai Baht on the app, and then I'll just withdraw from the ATMs over there or pay on card if I can to avoid the ATM fees. So yeah, all of that combined is creating a low cost of living for us teachers. And number 2 is fast internet. There's so many co-working spaces and cafes all around Chiang Mai because it's such a hub for online content creators, digital nomads, online businesses. So yeah, the Wi-Fi is really up to scratch over there to be able to afford all of these connections on the Wi-Fi. So it's really fast internet. You might have seen in previous videos and articles I talk about the minimum internet speed for DaDaABC, which is 10 megabytes per second download speed, upload speed 2 megabytes per second, and this is fine over in Chiang Mai. So you'll be all right to be teaching your classes. You get yourself a nice Airbnb or nice rented apartment, and make sure that the Wi-Fi that you get meets that criteria. But yeah, it should do, because it's very good internet speed over there. I've written more about this in my article where I look at loads of locations for digital nomads and online workers and analyse things such as the internet speed and all that. So I'll leave that link down below. Point number 3 is great quality of life. So now you have all of this extra cash, and it means that you've cut your hours working, so you're not working every hour under the sun. So cash plus more time means more life. And over in Chiang Mai there's so much to do. There's, as I said, there's all the cafes and co-working spaces, but there's so many like communities of people all trying to do similar things. Like that's why there's loads of online teachers there, so there's a good community of online teachers over there, and just creative people trying to create stuff. But there's loads of things you can do. So there's like, you can see elephants, there's temples, there's loads of great food, and what else is there? I mean, there's a bit of zip lining as well. You can do some zip lining, and you're just in like this really nice place right next to the jungle. So it's just a really great quality of life, and it's hot. It's you know, living in England, I forgot what that feels like, but it's hot over there. So a bit of sun is always a good bit of life. And point number 4, there's networking opportunities. So as I mentioned before, there's all these communities and groups. You just simply have to go on to meetup.com and search through there, and you can find all these people talking about, or hosting meetups, talking about things like cryptocurrencies or Amazon FBA and just online marketing, or loads of other things like yoga, whatever you're into really. So, but the networking opportunities, like us online teachers, we're obviously seeking an alternative to regular jobs, like working online. It's quite a unique experience. So you're going to meet other people who not only want to just like teach online, but also want to find other ways to create online income, or ways to optimize their experience for online teaching, and always developing. So it's just great to like meet these people and connect with these people, and you never know where it may lead. So I mean that's an extra point for quality of life as well, really. The two go together, because you'll be meeting people with on a similar wavelength to you, because you're an online teacher, you want to make money online, and you wanted to live in Thailand, you've already got things in common. So yeah, there's great networking opportunities. I've made an article about what I do to supplement my DaDaABC income with things like cryptocurrency and stuff. So I'll leave that down below, so if anyone's interested in that stuff. And point number 5, the final point, is it's a great base for travel. You might have seen in my video where I talk about the best way to travel with DaDaABC, and I mention it's finding a base. And really, because of the low cost of living, the cheap rent, it's a good spot that you don't mind nipping away for a few days to go do some travelling and not worry about, I'm wasting all this money on rent. It's not like you're living in London and you want to just stay in your flat all the time to make the most of it. Yeah, it's just a great base for travel. And obviously, you're in Thailand, there's so much to see. I got like a, what's it called, Lonely Planet? I think it's Lonely Planet travel guide, just to check out all the stuff to see. So I'll leave a link down below for that one. If you have some spare time, like a couple of days or whatever in between classes, then you can go off and travel, or just explore Chiang Mai, or just go all around Thailand, or you're so close to places like Japan, China, Australia, it'll be much cheaper to get to than if you lived over in the West. So yeah, you can make the most of it. So I think that's why a lot of online teachers are flocking there. Certainly, those are the reasons why I'm flocking there. And it's just, I'm very excited about it. It's gonna be weird. It's gonna be weird, but yeah, it's a really good step for DigiNo and for me as a DaDaABC teacher, because I really want to keep working for DaDaABC. I think it's great, and I always find a new way to optimize the experience. And the next thing I'm optimizing is my location. So I'll keep you posted on how it's going, cool little tricks I find out, or little bits of information. So stay tuned for that. I might even film some videos outside of the classroom. Still be DaDaABC related, but might have a nice little elephant or something in the background. You never know. Okay, so yeah, that's all I can really say about the matter. If you're interested in becoming a DaDaABC teacher, I'll leave the link down below. And if you're interested to read more about Chiang Mai, then I'll leave the article down below. And yeah, and if you ever decide to come out to Chiang Mai, give me a message, or if you're already there, give me a message. Let's get this DaDaABC community like a unit, and yeah, I'd love to meet all of you. So this is Jason from DigiNo.org and DaDaABC. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.